Hey guys, this is Steady. Welcome to my real estate channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to buy a rental property, and more specifically, how to buy a property off market so that you can get a great deal if you're not a real estate agent. So the advantages of buying a rental property are obvious. You can buy one off market from a very motivated seller for a very great price. And it's not as difficult as people act like it is if you use a buyer's agent, which is what I always recommend. There are disadvantages of buying properties off market, and that is it takes a little bit more work. And if you don't use a buyer's agent, it can be very risky, but if you use a buyer's agent, you can pretty much cut out all the risk. So number one is you want to go get financing. Go contact a lender, get pre-qualified, find out what you can afford before you go out and you start searching. Getting pre-qualified is going to save you days of wasted work searching for properties that you can't afford. If this is your first investment property, it may be wise to check with government-backed loans because oftentimes they have very low interest rates and very low down payments. So second is you want to go out and you have to actually search for off-market properties. And this can be done through three ways. You can either mail them, you could cold call them, or you could try to find them in person by door knocking. If you're going to mail them, you can find lists of absentee owners and you can send out very broad mailings if you want to go that route, or you can find an individual property that you see on the street or you've had your eyes on and you can mail them that way. And if you don't know how to find the owner of a property, I have a video on that. I'll include a link down in the description. The next way, if they don't answer through mail, is that you can cold call them. I have a video on this. It's fairly simple to do. And lastly is you either try to find them in person or you door knock them. Now, this way isn't always as great because a lot of times investment properties have tenants in them, and if you door knock, you're going to get the tenant. And also, a lot of times people are freaked out if you try to approach them in person, and I know this from personal experience. Okay, so when you're doing all this prospecting or all this searching, you're going to find people who say yes, but you don't want just any yes. You want to find somebody who's very motivated. So if you get a yes, find out why they're selling. Is it because they're in some type of financial hardship? Maybe they're going to get foreclosed on. Maybe they're going through a divorce. It's an inherited property. There's a lot of reasons why somebody would want to sell very quickly, and make sure you're doing it in an ethical fashion. Don't take advantage of people who are in financially desperate situations, and stay away from people who don't know what they're doing or are selling properties when they're under the influence of drugs or some type of scenario like that. Okay, so you find a very motivated seller, you've got your financing lined up. The next thing that you want to do is you want to contact a real estate agent who specializes in investment properties. This real estate agent is probably going to be somebody who can help you find a cap rate. They're going to help you negotiate the property, going to help you find out what the property is actually worth, and they're going to be the people who fill out all the paperwork for you. Never go into a real estate transaction without a real estate agent as your buyer's agent because it can be very risky. 3% off the top is not worth the amount of work and the amount of risk that you could take on if you don't use a buyer's agent. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button because I'm always coming out with videos like this, and as always, thank you for watching.